what's up guys, welcome back to another video. In this video we're gonna go ahead and go over the last half of the Arabic alphabet from Ta to Ya. We're like completing the last video where we did the first half, now we're doing the second half. These letters are really important to master because after you're done with these, as long as you've watched the previous video, then you would have completed mastering the pronunciation for all these letters. There still might be more practice you have to do, there still might be more, different hard letters and things like that, but as long as you keep practicing, you have the foundations down after you're done watching this video. Alright guys, so in this video we are going to cover all the Arabic letters from Ta to Ya. This includes Ta, Za, Ain, Ghain, Fa, Qaf, Kaf, Lam, Mim, Noon, Ha, Waw, and Ya. You guys can see there are some difficult letters in here like Ta, Ain, Ghain, Qaf, things like this, but don't worry guys, I'm gonna help you guys out, give you guys the articulation points and things like that. Alright guys, so the first letter here we got is Ta, Ta. This is actually my name, you guys can see how it's written right here, it's like aatif, aatif. It's basically a heavier version of the Ta sound that we covered in last video, kind of like the Sa and So. This is Ta, and then we got this letter here, which is To, To, To. It needs to come more from your throat rather than just your mouth. Then we got Zo, Zo. This is again a heavier version of the Dal, where it makes a Da sound. This more doesn't just come from your mouth, but also comes from your throat, and you make a Zo, Zo, Zo. Next we got Ain, Ain. So this one's pretty difficult, right? You guys can see how it's written right here. And I didn't comment on the Da, but the Da is basically written just like the top, except with one more dot on top. And then here we can see the Ain. It is written like this backwards 3 looking thing. You go Aa, Aa, Aa. This is actually my name, Aatif, Aatif. Okay, Aa. So this needs to come directly from your throat, and it's a sound that's literally not in English at all. It's a very difficult sound for people to make, but it needs to come just from your throat, like over here, and it needs to be the sound Aa, Aa. It is difficult though. Then we got Ghain, Ghain, which is the same shape with one dot on top. Usually in English it registers the GH. It's Ghaib, Ghaib, right? Like the word Ghaib, Bil Ghaib. Right? You have Ghain, Ghain, Ra, Ra. It's different from Kha. This is Ra, Ra, the G. Then we got Fa, which is just like the letter F. Then we got Qaf, Qaf. So you can see this is the same shape as the Fa, except with 2 dots. And this is like a Q in English, except it has more of a stronger feeling and comes from right here. Qaf, Qa, 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 Qa. Okay? Qasam, Qasam, Oqsumu, Oqsum, Qasam. Right? Then we got Kaf, right? Kaf is a pretty unique shape as we can see right here. This is just a K in English. Ka, Ka, very simple. Then we got Lam, which is like the Kaf except without the thing in the middle. This is just La, like a L in English. La, La. Then we got Mim, again pretty unique shape here, and again this is just like a M in English. Ma, Ma, very simple. Then Noon, you can see this is like the Ta, Tha, Ba type of shape except with a dot on top this time. This is just like an N in English. Noon, like Annas, Annas, Noon, Na, Na. Next we got the letter Ha, Ha. So this type of Ha is different than the Ha from before. This is more diaphragmic. It comes more from your diaphragm. Just Ha, 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 Hamza, 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 Ha. Okay, it's more like that. So make sure you make this distinction. Then we got Waw, which is pretty simple, just like the W in English, just Wa. And then Ya, which is this kind of interesting shape, and it's like the Y in English. Ya, Ya. Alright guys, I now want to go through some common errors and how to fix them. The first one is with Ta and Da. What some people might do is they might try to say it like Ta and Da. They might not be making it from their throat enough. Right, so it needs to be To, To, To. It needs to be really heavy from your throat. If you don't do this, what will happen is that sometimes there are words that use the lighter version like Ta, and then other words that use the heavier version like To. And the heavier version has a similar meaning, but it's more intense. But what will happen is if you're saying both Ta and Da as just Ta, Ta, either way, the thing is you're gonna get these words mixed up and you're not gonna be saying what you want to say, right? Or you're not gonna be basically understanding what you're supposed to be understanding. So you need to make sure you don't get this stuff mixed up. Next here we have Ain. So some people just say ah, It's not like aleph. It's different, right? This is this is not something that exists in English. It's more of an it needs to be from your throat, right? Next to the ghain, don't just say ga or something. It's not just the G. It's not just ga. It's ghain, ghain, ghain. Okay? Make sure it's like you're clearing out phlegm. Next thing with cough, people might just say ka, ka, cough, cough. But no, again, you guys can already see it's getting mixed up with cough. You need to actually make this very sharp sound with your tongue kind of going back and making this very, very sharp sound of cough, cough, cough. Okay? Your tongue should be touching the back of the roof of your mouth. Right? Next, people can be making issues with ha. Right? So people might accidentally, instead of saying ha, they might be saying ha. Right? Like the other one. That's wrong. You're gonna actually get weird meanings then, right? Again, same thing with the other one. So what you want to do is really make sure it's from your diaphragm, just like ha, 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 ha. It needs to be coming from your diaphragm, just like you're breathing out, nothing too special. Right guys, so now I want to take you guys through 3 words to practice. The first word here is huwa, huwa. So it has ha and wow. So this is a word you're going to say a lot. It means he in Arabic. It's going to be pretty much everywhere. If you read the Quran, you're going to see it, right? Huwa. Huwa means he. Huwa. You don't want to be saying huwa, huwa. It's not like that. It's not that. You guys can see it's just a ha, ha, ha. So just huwa, huwa, huwa. Next word I want to do is alladhi, alladhi. This has a alif, lam, dhal, dhal. Okay, so alladhi, 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 alladhi. Then we are gonna next do ja'ala, ja'ala, ja'ala. So this has a jim, ayn, and lam. Okay, so you want to make sure you're getting the ayn really good in there, right? So ja'ala, huwa alladhi ja'ala, huwa alladhi ja'ala. Right, so these 3 connect. I did I believe the first 3 words of the 15th ayah of Surah Al-Mulk, right? So huwa alladhi ja'ala, right? So ja'ala, ja'ala, ja'ala. Try to connect them all together and see if you're saying it like this. Huwa alladhi ja'ala, huwa alladhi ja'ala, huwa alladhi ja'ala, huwa alladhi ja'ala. Right, so you really make sure you're getting the ayn, make sure you're getting the dhal, make sure you're getting the correct ha in the huwa. And yeah, this means you guys have a pretty good understanding, right? Because these are some pretty difficult letters that are in here. Alright guys, so to improve in pronunciation, I would suggest search for the CSUSM pronunciation guide that has a pretty good guide of how to pronounce them if you're having trouble with my explanation. Also, you can search for Nurani Qaida on YouTube and you'll find a bunch of people teaching it, probably with a whiteboard. It's an old technique, it's a traditional technique, but it works really, really well. And you know, listen to them pronounce the letters as well and see if maybe that helps you, if they have better explanations and stuff like that. If you also just search it, you know, search whatever letter it is, like ayn for example, and then search like tongue placement or mouth position, you'll find specific diagrams of people showing this is exactly where you put your mouth, this is exactly where you put your tongue, your throat positioning, everything like that to properly pronounce the letter, which may help you guys quite a bit. Alright guys, in the next video I'm going to go over short vowels, stuff like fatha, dhamma, kasra, and then I'm also going to go over long vowels as well, and then even talk about some, you know, other different things you can do with like madda and stuff like that, guys. So stay tuned, be excited, and you know, it's going to be very key and very critical for taking you guys to the next step with your Arabic reading. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments below how this went for you. Let me know if you need any help with anything. Make sure to turn on your notifications, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.